You know, the doctor of that clinic, like, they offered me a job. Yeah, no, because, like, I was talking to... Yeah, no, that happened. Okay. So basically... Do you have your glasses, Yes? Oh my god, this is so random. This is such a random... So, this is the same day, by the way. We were not kidding. We were networking while in a stretcher. It's crazy. Yeah. So I went in there, and I was casually talking to the doctor who was doing the checkup. And the doctor had a very interesting background. This doctor was like, I don't know, this man was actually Barbie, you know. This man was like some next level stuff, right? This man had like gone to like, I don't know, he was born in like somewhere. He was born somewhere. He went to a war zone. I don't know. He was a doctor, then came back, and then he was in Japan, and like he had some like crazy life stories, right? And I was like, whoa, this is very interesting, you know. He's crazy, right? And then he was like super fluent in Japanese and super fluent in English too. He was like dual like fluency, you know. He was bilingual and a doctor, you know. I'm bilingual. I'm not a doctor though, yeah. You know what I mean? Like I lost. Yeah. It's not a competition, but like this man has a you know, doctor's degree, like. And yeah, he was like aura maxing or something. He was the main character energy, to be fair, you know. And it was like his clinic, so it's like, you know, I'm like, okay, because in Japan there's like major hospitals, and then there's like smaller scale clinics and stuff, which are like more localized, and so you don't have to go all the way to like a big hospital unless it's like something important, right? But yeah, like he has his own like private practice, medicine and stuff like that, and he's right next door, so like you can do your general checkups and stuff, and like you're pretty chill. So anyways, I went there, and this is my first time like hanging out with this doctor and stuff. And I was like chatting, and he was like, yeah, this is how I came to be. And I was like, wow, that's insane. Like, and we were switching between Japanese and English. We were doing like the whole like super duper like Nihongo English kind of thing, like. And then so we were chatting, and it's like, yeah, oh, that's crazy. I didn't know you were that's insane. Like you're awesome. And I'm like, no, you're awesome. You're freaking awesome. Are you kidding me? Like you were in some crazy places, and then you're here, and then you're doctoring it up, you know. And we were like, at the end of the day, we were doing like the whole Full Metal Alchemist thing, right? Well, you know, like Armstrong and like the, what was it, you know, the bear guy, and they were like, you know, hand holding. It was like that meme, you know. They were like the handshake, you know, the Full Metal Alchemist Armstrong handshake. That's what we were doing right there. That was us, you know, like. Not that one. The Armstrong one. We're talking about the Armstrong one, okay? So we were like Armstrong Full Metal Alchemist arm shaking, and he's like, whoa, you're bilingual. I'm like, yo, you're bilingual and a doctor. And he's like, yo, you're bilingual and you have a master's. That's crazy. And we're just like camaraderie, right? And I was talking about like, oh yeah, and so like I'm actually finishing this other job, and I'm actually just finished. I just finished working there. And he's like, whoa, oh yeah, that's crazy. Like, oh, you're like really close by. And he was like, yeah, do you want to work for me? And I was like, yeah, but I'm not, you know, I don't know, like, I've literally never I've literally never worked in anything related to medicine, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And it was like, oh, and he's like, yeah, like, how much was your last pay, like? And like he was like, yo, so how much was the pay from like this place? And I was like, well, it was pretty high, like it was pretty high for what it was. And he's like, yeah, no worries, I'll match it, like I'll beat it. And I was like, yo, whoa.